Here's the question. And if all of you, please answer individually. With what's going on in the news the last few months, right? And clearly currently, do you believe that the whole thing is scripted? Or do you believe there's actually real drama going on?
Who's going first?
Whoever wants to take it first.
Well, I would have to say that it's a bit of both. You know, obviously they're scripting this and they have their plan of action, but it's also real because they have the adverse reactions happening, which they're playing off as a separate pandemic, but calling it something else. Like the monkeypox is actually just an adverse.
Careful.
Ooh,
Careful.
The adverse reaction of shingles.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna spill some shit. I was so scared. Okay.
I thought I won't say MP anymore either too.
No flags.
Yeah.
No flags, yeah.
But yeah, that's just the adverse reaction of the shingles, you know. So they're playing both sides, in my opinion.
They may be. Yeah. It's possible that they are.
Yeah.
You word it
because
professionally.
at all the morgues and stuff, that's exactly what they're saying.
I kind of agree with you. Does anyone else have an opinion right now? I still have to think about it.
He said 3 months. The only things I get out of 3 months are a few things. These are the things I have. We have Russia and Ukraine. We have school shootings. We have recession and inflation. And if we have to speculate what is forthcoming from the last few months of what they're putting out there in the world, you know, our news sources are our news sources. But we do have a kind of good idea that after this year, what do we think is going to happen? There's going to be inflation. Our gas prices may drop, who knows? But what's going to happen is we're going to be in the biggest recession. It's going to be like 2008. Nope. And that's what I foresee coming.
All right. So that's what you foresee
in my last few months.
Yeah, from the news.
We're all entitled to our own wrong or right opinions.
But what's cool is that you're getting news that's like different than where we get news. Yep. So we have to understand where you're coming from, and maybe we can help you see something because you're helping us see something.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're right, Bishop. And I think it's scripted. I think there's still a team of people who want the cabal's thing to survive. And I don't know how big it is, but if it is all planned and scripted, it is a very large script in order to get those that will not bend to bend.
Well, it was simple because whenever they called lockdown, they got everybody to become volunteer Nazis because of the mandates, whichever ones they were enforcing. People were scared. Like, that's why we kind of discussed how like the Civil War will actually be us against us and us versus us and
United Nations.
Yeah, because our own people we're gonna actually stand up if for us if it gets that far, and then they're gonna be scared of us because they're gonna think that we're the virus, the enemy of the state. So they're gonna attack us. And that's
what though, that the sickness and the lockdowns were the best thing that ever happened to this world.
Yeah, it gave people to like get in touch with themselves, like learn more about pick up some skills and traits.
We showed
in your own jail.
Yeah, we also showed the cabal how their internet backfired on them.
Yeah,
because we created a collective consciousness of awareness that is absolutely unstoppable now. And we need to be honest with ourselves. If it wasn't for the lockdowns and the virus, we wouldn't be where we are today with this fight.
True.
For the awakening.
It's like, all these stories too. Like, didn't they say that the Suez Canal was jammed twice now with a container ship because of
parallel park that bitch?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
they did that on purpose.
Right. No, I remember hearing the audio from the driver on the first one. He was like, I remember exactly what he was saying, but like he was like coming in hot,
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because they did that, which is amazing because it is a fight. And boy, it's for the children and the truth,
Here, let me mute some of these.
Bang to it.
Yeah, we should hang it there. We're back. When I got out of jail, 45 days, I didn't have Telegram in there. I didn't have Instagram. I didn't have anything that would keep me in the know. And I was so in the know with everything. In the 45-day cleanse, it really affected me for a while because when I came out, I didn't want to look at Telegram. It was like hurting my eyes.
Yeah.
But when I came out, that's what was going on in the world. The Suez Canal.
Yeah. And then just all those instances, all those stories, like
Yeah, man.
Tie the whole- Yo, and I wanted to remember we had dove in on that before, but he's probably real keen to it stuff. We've been talking about Subtropolis a lot lately and how Vanguard packing is right next to it. And, obviously it's the underground trucking facility that has like millions of square feet. And just like how the connection, how with like right down the roads, the first ever Walmart where Sam Walton was and the Clintons,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and it's just like, it's like
Bentonville.
crazy.
Mhm.
It's like, is the Subtropolis lead to like the super underground? Is that like where it starts, or is
All
it?
the dumbs. I mean, they have all those deep underground military bases and
Mhm.
how they dug out all those tunnels. If they notice, they dug the tunnels out from underneath every interstate, like all the interstates.
Yeah.
They put them all under the interstates because they buffered all the noise.
Well, that's what Don Juan was saying. He goes underneath the rivers and the canals that are usually like tunnelways, probably.
Yep.
Yeah, we were looking at that the other day.
Yeah, we were on Google Earth.
One
Yeah.
quick thing about Sam Walton, he died in Japan. And I think Japan, I've learned, has the greatest cloning center. And I just connected those two, that maybe he just went and got a new body. But if they can be, maybe that's what they got to do in order to live forever. Because supposedly now that what we're reading is that they've completely finalized immortality. So how are these guys immortal?
The thing is, what they were using adrenochrome before,
Correct.
right? But now what they did is that when they said that they managed to solve it permanently, what they found was